Hi, it's Edgar Rascon, your Solo Fox Realtor, powered by Keller Realty. Sonoran, living here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I've been asked a lot lately about actual consequences or costs to actually waiting to either buy or sell a house. So, in the video, I'm gonna go over some examples. Hopefully, you get a lot of information. If you do like it, hit subscribe and hit that bell notification to find out of future videos. So, let's get into it. First, what I wanted you to take a look at is just the overall rates have been going on in the United States, and this is directly from the Freddie Mac website. So it's not like I'm making these rates up, but I want you to take a look at them. They actually go back all the way to 1971, and all these little gray marks that you kind of see, those are when we actually had a recession. So I kind of wanted you to take a look at what actually has happened to interest rates going back all the way back to 1971. You can see in 1980s, 82, they kind of went up all the way to 18.28%. Comparison rates are pretty much historically low. And if you kind of just follow the rates with me, they pretty much have an overall trend, in going down. Kind of the last recession, we kind of started closer to about 6.46%, and towards we ended, we were kind of just about 4.8%. So it's still kind of a little bit lower than what we have now, but you kind of see the rates were pretty much in the same ballpark as where they are at the moment. But what I wanted you to take a look at is actually, if you were thinking about 12 months ago, May 2021, you were thinking of buying a house then, and you decided to wait, or if you're still on the fence, this is kind of example I want to show you, and then kind of want to get your thoughts, your comments, kind of let me know what you think is going to happen. If you look at 2021, rates were 30-year fixed mortgage, it was 2.96%. So I want you to remember that 2.96%, right? We've been increasing, and now yesterday, May 5th, we're at 5.27%. So 5.27, right? Crept up all the way up from 2.96. So what I want you to take a look at in the example I'm going to give you is, as I mentioned, if you were to waited all that time to finally purchase a house, what the cost of that would be. So I went to a mortgage calculator. This is just on my website. If you go to edgarrascon.com, click here at the menu, you'll see, move that around, you'll see there'll be some drop-down box. Just click mortgage calculator, and then this mortgage calculator will pop up for you, and you can use it to do whatever examples you'd like. So I was clearly doing just an example. If you're on the market to purchase a $400,000 house, right, back in May 5th, May 6th, 2021, say the house is going to be $400,000, right? You're doing about 3.5% down, which you can do then. You can have a mortgage, so that's $14,000 down. You can have a mortgage about $386,000. So the interest rate then was 2.96%. I'm not doing any property tax. I'm just doing straight just principal and interest for this example. So in this example, if you look at it, you're currently paying about just under $19.50 a month, right? So that also includes your private mortgage insurance and then your actual monthly mortgage payment, right? So that's what I want you to take a look at, and what rates have done in the past, right? I want you to look historically as rates have been increasing, what has actually happened to home prices during those times. So if you look at 1971 to 1974, right, interest rates were at 7.3%. They crept all the way up to 10%. That gave us an increase of about 18.1%. If you look at 3 years between 1970 and 1980, they went from 8.7 to 16.3, and that increased home prices by 52.2% in those 3 years, right? So if you kind of keep going down this graph, that no matter what happens with the interest rates, as they keep going up, 18.4, 14.7, 11.2, right? Home prices have still been appreciating no matter if interest rates have been going up. So that's the key thing I want you to take away from this. Even as rates go up, home prices generally still keep going up. So if you look at 03 to 06, the interest rate went from 5.2 to 6.8, which is a 1.6% increase, right? But take a look at this. That caused a 38.5% increase in those 3 years as well. So in Metro Phoenix, from the last day of December 2020 to the last day of December 2021, we actually had an appreciation. Home prices went up by 38.82%. 38.82%. Now, most experts are saying that in 2022, home prices are going to be increasing anywhere between 16 to 20.8%, kind of in that realm. So that's what experts are saying. I feel it's going to be somewhere in there as well. So kind of keep that in mind when I'm going through this example. But let's get back into it here. Right, so we head back to the example. So $40,000 down, you're paying $14,000 down payment. Your loan amount is $386,000, right? 2.9%, that's the percent it was back in May of 2021. So you're going to be looking at a payment of about $19.40 and 74 cents a month, right? Not bad. Now let's take a look if you have waited, or if you're still waiting to purchase a home, and what effect that's going to cause you, right? So remember, this one was $19.40 on this side. We have $400,000. Same thing, $14,000 down. You still have that loan of $386,000. But now let's put in the interest rate, right? 5.27. Now you notice what happened. Your payment went up to $2,457.96. So that's about an increase of just over $515 more a month just for waiting. Because the rates and the rates went up. Now you're paying $515 more a month. That's roughly $61.80 more a year. And during the life of the loan for the 30 years, you're going to be paying about $185,400 more just for waiting, right? But again, that's assuming you would have bought that house now for the same price that it was back then, which isn't the case. So now it's going to be, let's just say, for argument's sake, let's just say appreciation was 10%, right? So that's $40,000. So that's $40,000. So let's add that to the price, right? 3.5%, right? So now you're paying a little bit more for down payment, $1,400 more, right? Your loan amount went up, so now your loan amount is $424,600 as opposed to the $386, 5.27 interest rate, but now you're paying $2703.75, right? So now you're paying about $700 more a month. $700 more a month. Let's find that out. I don't have it on top of my head. So it's $8,400 more a month, right? Times the 30 years. That's going to be $252,000 more just for waiting. Not to mention, if back in the May 21, your high budget, your max you could purchase was $400,000, you're not going to be able to afford the new house now. That's going to the exact same house. That's going to be $440,000 now. So there's a lot that goes into it to kind of do the analysis and find out, what the cost would be if you were to wait. I'd be glad to sit down with you and just kind of go over through some numbers, some scenarios, seeing, kind of what's going to be the best for you and your family. So if you're out there looking to purchase, hopefully before rates keep going up, and also if you are potentially looking to maybe put your house in the market and take advantage of the seller's market, now would be a great time to do it, just because if interest rates keep going up, it's going to be pushing some buyers out of the market. So the potential of people that are going to be, the potential of buyers that are going to be going out there and potentially putting an offer on your house, they might get priced out of the market as well. So you'll have a less amount of buyers out there to purchase your home. So you won't have the multiple offer scenario that we saw. You might have, 2, 3, or 4. I think right now the average nationwide is about 4.8. The last one I saw with a colleague here in the office, they had about 6 offers. And then I saw one that only had 2, right? So it's kind of all over the place. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, 480-628-2929. And also feel free to email me, Edgar Rascon @kw.com. Or you can always find me on the hashtag, your Silver Fox Realtor. And I look forward to helping you any way I can. Talk to you soon. See you next video. Bye-bye.